What is up, you bushy boys and girls? Back at it again with another Bushy Fitness vid. Today we'll be talking about the all-powerful, almighty protein. And I'll go over a few things like how it affects your gains, recovery, and how it makes you a better bush. What kind of foods do you need to eat in order to maximize your potential gains? Because protein is very important for that, no doubt. Before we start, don't forget to follow the TikTok, Instagram. Probably won't edit because I'm a lazy bush. Now, the purpose for protein in dieting, the goal of protein or foods that are high in protein is to keep you satiated. What that means is nice and full. So after you eat like a bowl of cereal, generally you want more. So the cereal I eat, if I am ever craving something like that, is Premier Protein Cereal. It is 180 calories for 20 grams in a single serving. I know it tastes like, have you ever had one of those like pre-mixed shakes? Kind of tastes like that, but it's definitely hard to eat the entire box because the protein is so dang high. Your ghrelin is your hunger hormone. That is what wants the dang munch. So front loading your protein in the day will help keep that lower and reduce the odds of binge eating at night, because that is most people's problems. You know, they eat clean most of the day, and I'll admit I kind of do this too. But if you're training, every week, really watching your body. I mean, I've done 3 years of bodybuilding training, so I know my body pretty well, you could say. But the average beginner is not going to know all this. You really need to experiment, definitely trial and error with different things to find out what works best for you, and I found that this cereal works the best for me. But my favorite breakfast obviously is eggs. It's high in HDL, which is actually the good cholesterol. LDL is the bad one, I believe. I know they're high in fat, but they're also high in protein, so yeah, eat away. And if you're really watching calories, go ahead and substitute with egg whites. And I like to put stuff like fat-free shredded cheese in there to add a little bit of flavor, maybe some non-fat milk. That is definitely a difference you can make if you're drinking like whole milk or 2%. You can lower your calories by switching to non-fat, even 1% if you don't want to lose all the taste. So my goal here is to not just shove all this protein crap down your throat, because I know most of it does not taste very good. So you still want to have some good taste balance along with feeling full. Yeah, I need to make a dang cookbook already. Another whey or foods, whey, get it, whey protein. You also have whey and casein. Whey is the one bodybuilders normally take. It is more fast acting, so you'll take this post-workout, and you don't have to down a protein shake immediately. Do not worry, that is called the anabolic window. I do not believe in that, even though circadian rhythm's a thing, which is your body knowing what time of day it is. You do not need it immediately after, I promise. Just eat protein throughout the day, ideally 4 to 5 times, in order to maximize your gains. Feel the most full you can while keeping those calories lower, hopefully getting closer to your goal. Ideally, most people are trying to lose weight. Another high protein, low calorie snack hack is these little Greek yogurts. You don't have to go as intense like me with the 60 calorie 12 gram. I know there's some 90s, they got different flavors, like Chobani's a good one. Great value if you're really worried about spending a bunch of money. That's another thing too. High protein stuff tends to add up when it comes to being at the grocery store. But really, if you think about it, you're going to be eating less food, feeling fuller. So really, is it going to be a bunch of money? I mean, there's definitely stuff you shouldn't spend on, like a bunch of protein bars, a bunch of protein shakes. You really should be eating actual food. You don't want to get all of your calories from liquid calories, because then you'll just want more. It's not going to be as filling. Do you see the goal here? High protein, fill up your belly, and the calories are lower. That is how you lose weight. I don't think it's very hard, but it definitely took me a while to learn that. As I started bodybuilding, I was still eating my fruit snacks, my pancakes, just whatever the heck. But the only difference was I was training. I was trying to build muscle. But in order to optimize and use this supplement to its full effect, you need to spread it throughout the day. and find foods that you enjoy and will keep munching on. Another one is the Yasso ice cream bar. I like to get the chocolate one, but there's also the Greek yogurt. My favorite is mint. I know Mary loves the cookie dough. And Halo Top. Oh my goodness, sponsor me, you bushes. Those are my favorite ice cream things. You can just, my goodness, pig out on them. And they're very low calorie. Like the whole strawberry pint, you can even put some actual chocolate syrup in there. That's what I've been doing. That will be around like 300 calories if you really go ham on the syrup. Or 350 I meant. But the actual pint is 270. And really, you're sacrificing about 20% of the taste to lower your calories, getting you fuller. The trick of these companies, they do not care about you losing weight. They're trying to sell more of their product, making it freaking yummier. That way you buy more. They do not care if you are a fat piece of crap like Ben & Jerry's. Don't even get me started. That whole pint is over 1,000 calories. So I could eat 3 of the dang Halo Top, and it's the same as the Ben & Jerry's. Like that blows my mind. But yeah, they're a little more expensive. But really, you're gonna be eating the same amount of food. But if you have lower calorie, higher protein stuff, you know, you're not gonna eat as much. So it's really about high volume, low calorie foods. That is how you're gonna lose weight. You don't have to eat salads all day, wherever the heck, you know, people are telling you online. Find foods you enjoy. I love ice cream. I love pizza. I've made homemade pizza at home. Yeah, these things take a little more effort, but you got freaking big in the first place. So that is the work you're gonna have to put in to try to reverse wherever you want your goal weight at. I hate to tell you. And protein, lastly, most importantly, is very important for recovery and giving your dang muscles fuel. That is how you build your muscles as well. So along with helping your diet and your training, you really should be incorporating this. Also creatine, monohydrate, 5 grams of that a day. I got a whole like 90 serving tub, it's this big, for 20 bucks at Walmart. So there's really no excuse to just put it in your water. I like to put mine in my protein oatmeal. So I do 2-3 packets of the quick serving oats. So you really don't have to, dude, you just need a microwave. You really don't have to prep it a lot. So protein scoop in there, creatine scoop in there, mix it up. I like to put some sweetener too, and then some sugar-free chocolate chips. That is just the best. I eat that every single day, especially to help get my supplement powders in. You gotta find ways that work for you, foods you enjoy to keep you nice and full. But we're trying to lose weight, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, bulking, you know, ignore all this, click off this video, dislike it, whatever. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. But I need to get this information out here because you do not have to eat like a dang rabbit to lose weight. Also, it's not sustainable. You want to still be eating like you do. I mean, you're going to have to cut some stuff out. But when you get to the point you're happy with your maintenance weight, then you can go back to some of that junk. So if you really like Fruit Smiles like I did back in the day, you know, that orange box, it's got like the purple, yellow, red, like Fruit Smiles. Oh, I would just eat that whole box in college. I had no idea what nutrition was. You can eat stuff like that. I would say it's about a 75 to 25 rule. So 75% of the day, you want to be eating high protein stuff, probably front loading, which means more protein earlier in the day because later you will not be as hungry. You will be more full. That's the goal. That's it for the video, you bushy boys and girls. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Well, here is a weight update. I'm 161.2 pounds. As of September 10th, yeah, I'm recording same day. I'm a lazy piece of bush. I mean, it's my off day and I got time, so whatever. For you bushes starting, I hope this protein tip, like the whole thing, has helped you at least get a general idea of where you want to be putting protein into your diet. You don't have to make it your entire diet. You really don't. I am a strong believer in eating eggs for breakfast or egg whites, because that is an easy way to slam down a bunch of protein, feel nice and full, starting for your day. Of course, meat like beef, pork, chicken, you want to try to have that for lunch, dinner ideally. I mean, that's like the best source of protein you could have with like no fat or carbs. And you can still eat ice cream, pizza, junk food. There's plenty of recipes online. I might have to make some someday. But yeah, this for the Bushmaster Harry cookbook, I definitely got some work to do. That is an idea for the future. Anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what your favorite food is. Hopefully I can make a protein recipe for that in the future. Try to show off my cooking skills, you know, Chef Bush. Don't forget to follow the TikTok, Instagram, of course. Trying to post on that more days than not. But I definitely love my YouTube. This is where my priority's at because I have my main audience of Bushes with me. The day ones. The day one sheep. Anyways, guys, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Yeah. I'll see you, Bushes.